Yvette said no.
I know, but then somebody went, no.
Ask again.
Do you believe in the devil? Do you believe in his works? Did you hear that? Did you hear it?
I don't know. I don't
Really faint, but it seemed to say no.
It was this. It was.
If you heard that, then
Did you
record it? It should be.
Arch, can you? It's there. It's a very quiet and Tonian sound. It sounds like.
Hear it, Guy?
I didn't hear it. I mean, I've got my talk
We're
back in
going
my
to
ear
check
as
it
well.
now.
Hear it
Okay.
Is he near me?
Okay, let's try again. Put the boom even closer in between Stuart and Guy there. Bring it down. That's it. Okay, you ready? Do you believe in the devil? Do you believe in his works? Do you believe in God? And heaven? Give me a word. Nothing.
Can I ask?
Go on.
Is there somebody else here? Is there somebody else who wants to control the Ouija board?
Who? Well done, Kat. Yes.
Good call, Kat.
Go on, keep asking. Yes, you can. Go on.
Do you mean us harm? Do you believe in the devil?
What was that? Was that over to a 6 and then a no? I don't know what that was.
Veered to a
Yeah,
no,
it
but
did, didn't it? Ask it again, Kat.
Are you the devil?
Ask for a name.
Can you spell your name out? Move the glass. Spell your name. Come forward.
Let's ask them to do something to Carl and Stuart.
Chris.
Carl and Chris. Okay. Apparently they're being pulled out of the oubliette. Carl wants to come back here, apparently.
Can you affect one of us here?
That's a good question. I think they've already done that.
Yeah,
Made me look like a right bloody plonker. That's what they've done.
Can you affect the men?
Oh, yeah. Affect the men.
Which men?
They've captured a slight breath on tape, Matt. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Can you speak? Speak loud. Speak to us. Where are you stood?
Oh.
Where have they gone to?
Zed. Are you stood by me?
I'm sure I heard yes again.
Put the glass back in the middle.
Is it worth just turning the table
Yes.
slightly so that
Yeah.
isn't pointing to you?
Okay. Okay. Ready? Are you stood by me? Or where are you stood? Okay. Do you mean me harm? Do you want to harm me? Okay.
Who are you?
You can't harm me. You can never harm me. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Why can't he?
Because he can't.
She's protector.
Because my dad and my grandma would never let anything harm me. That's why I believe in it. It's my belief.
That's fine. Yes, but something's already happened to you though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but
So it's affected you. No, it's not harmed her, but it's affected her in some way.
Yeah, but it's not harmed me.
No, okay.
Maybe it could have been trying to harm me, but that was the worst it could do.
Yeah, she controlled it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we're not impressed.
No, I'm not impressed. If
Because
this is, do something else in the room. Lift one of these beds up. Throw something.
No, that
Make a
would be
noise
good,
with your
wouldn't it?
voice.
Mm.
Do something extraordinary. Moving a glass around a table is not extraordinary. Do something else. Hello, Mr. Beattie and Mr. Burton. How are you both feeling?
Still a bit tense.
So loads of stuff were happening. Loads of stuff was happening, yeah?
Well, in order for the first time ever, you know, like where we keep saying I want to be picked up and thrown.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that was going to happen. It felt like at one point someone had sort of grabbed my bum and was pushing me in the air. It was just bizarre. And then you thought I was floating.
It looked like you were on your tiptoes or floating.
Do you want to tell me, Kieran?
We've had a number of messages on the board, but specifically Yvette was asking for things to happen to you, and the main thing that she asked for was for you guys to be lifted up, to be essentially levitated.
Listen to that tapping.
Well, that's... I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. But the other thing was it was dark, but it was red, and you just lost orientation. It was almost like madness was just.
Do you know what that
creeping
means?
in.
It's a sign of something leaving hell, apparently.
Something.
Leaving hell. Seeing red.
Both. And we both saw it at the same time. We
What,
both
the
said
whole
it.
of the room had gone red?
Yeah, but it was like, you know, when you look at pitch darkness.
Yeah.
It's dark, but it was red.
It was like a pitch black room with a dark red cloud everywhere wherever you looked.
It was like, and we instinctively kept looking at the same corner, and so many times you thought I was in the corner and I wasn't, and I thought you were in the corner and you weren't.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know, out of all the places we've been, that's one of the scariest places I think I've ever been in. To a point that I thought you'd forgotten us at one point, because nothing worked. I couldn't hear anything. This didn't work.
We never said anything. I never called for you, you know, ever.
Did you not hear me
No.
trying to call you on this?
We heard you trying to call us back, but you kept saying, did you call
No,
me?
later
And we were
on.
like, no. And the glass went to yes. And I said, was that you calling Carl? And it went to yes. We've had some strange stuff on here.
I hate to give this meaning and leave my rational side behind, but
I like it when you leave
Just-
your rational side behind.
their experience of seeing red and then you saying that it's something leaving hell
Yeah.
was kind of coincident with you getting this 666 and this kind of
Listen to the tapping.
weird messages that you were getting, and of course your experience as well. It was all coincident with them, as though something is leaving hell and coming here.
Right. What did I... I said, and it'll be on the webcam, and it'll be nice to see if it ties in with if you've got 666. Because
Carl
what
thought
did I say to
I
you?
said devil, and I didn't.
Oh, God, listen.
Because it was...
Listen.
Sorry.
Did you say devil? It was you.
It was in my right ear and you were to my left.
Well, you also think we've caught a very faint whisper. They've got it. But it's definitely there. I think we should reposition now, and I think we should move on to a different... Because we've only actually been in this room in the oubliette. We need to investigate the rest of this place.
Yeah.
And poor guy, his first Ouija board, I gave him the shock of his life by becoming hysterical and laughing. It went to 666, and I got the most... my head was in a vice, and then I exploded with laughter, became hysterical, and I cannot explain what it was. We went, and then Kath, you started, didn't you? It was very
So the
strange.
team seem to be relocating. I think a connection that's not been made because of the intensity of the experience they're undergoing is that red mist seemed to appear after Yvette chanted those 3 Latin words given to her by Leslie: abyssus, abyssum, invocat. Fred, back to her, the sad demonologist. Fred, what would that red mist be? And did it seem to you to come up after those words were chanted?
It did, and it's one of the worst things that could have happened to Carl in that room. And it's a good job, really, he's come out of there. Any sort of chant like that would bring up something bad, and that's a red mist is the worst thing you could really have in there.
Why would that be, Fred? What is it?
It's a demonology type, a demon type thing, you know, that's rising up because it's been more or less called up. Did it disappear or did it stay there?